EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's Week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And a peek at a guy with a lot of experience. His 9th year now in the NFL under center.
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in his 2 games. He's really got this offense playing with a lot of confidence, trying to establish themselves early as a Super Bowl contender.
On the stick.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll keep it on the ground. Lowry. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Well, this defense for the Lions, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
Even better than that, they pitched a shutout in that game, and I'm telling you, trust me on this one. That's a confidence builder for the rest of the season. When you get a defense that puts together a performance like that this early in the year, well, that sends notice to the rest of the NFL and spreads confidence throughout the locker room that they're going to be a force to be reckoned with.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Taken in at the 22. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Lions will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And trotting out there, their tall quarterbacks standing at 6'5".
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. Up the middle they go. Hilton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
The Lions at 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down and score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Fields it right around the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
And the Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they've controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown. Then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're forced to run right back out. Still shaking up a bit, but feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Minnesota's offense takes over possession.
Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Ayuk bringing it in on the crossing route here.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll run on first down. Lowry. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 11 carries and even 60 yards and a touchdown.
They've won 2 straight games and have done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. A dime look defensively for the Lions on third. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. On the move to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And that is no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. The numbers from last week for Hilton. The hat trick +1, 4 trips to the end zone with his legs.
And, partner, you know how all the guys do when they do that little symbol now about eating, right? Keep feeding me, feeding me. They just kept feeding him, and next thing you know, he kept getting in the end zone.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
Great 15-yard effort on the ground there on third down to keep the drive going. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any.
And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. A great effort there.
With his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Garibay.
And it's now 21-0. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now out comes Minnesota.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick 6, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that get to watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And out now come the Vikings.
And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Well, this throw caught left side and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. On first down, Lowry. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking here for Smith downfield. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Hey, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to go up top again. He's got him in, complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. On second down, Hilton. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 59 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Hilton, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Lions are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point up and good by Garibay.
And a rout is on here in this first half.
Garibay back out there now to send this one away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
And the Vikings going to take over here one more time before the half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in...
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway.
And he returns this to the 22.
So here are the Lions to take over. They've run 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
And that one into the hands of Brown downfield.
A big play there on the catch and run. 75 yards.
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. His third touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And it is 42-0. Garibay back out there now to send this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Under pressure, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down of the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. He'll look to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And into the end zone. A scoop and score on a fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. The pass receiver turned into a runner, then he turned into a fumbler, and it goes the other way for 6.
I love your description. Although for the offense, they're not too happy about it. But for the defense, what a big-time play for them. Never give up on anything. Sometimes you create your own points.
But the receiver, hard to fault him. He's just going for extra yards.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do, but you have to take care of the football.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fields it right around the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And for a 2nd straight play, the Lion defense drops him behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st.
They'll set up to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. The Vikings send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And it's fielded at the 34.
Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
87 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Hilton, and he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The quick slant caught. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw here. And he's got his man. It's caught for the line. Touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Lions are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Garibay on to attempt the point after.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown.
Garibay back out there now to send this one away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he is going to be wrapped up and slung to the turf.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Well, the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Collins. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. They'll look to throw.
That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Collins. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down. Back to throw again.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. They'll look to throw again. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Looking to throw.
And that throw behind his man. He missed it. Incomplete.
An incomplete on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Garibay back out there now to send this one away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Gets it off to Freeman. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw here.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll look to throw now on first down. He finds his man complete. It's Collins.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined.